The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Branden, am I saying your last name right, Ruscitto?
You said the name correctly, but
Ruscitto.
the business name is wrong.
Oh, good.
Well, let's
Very
get
nice.
that.
It's Driveway Sealing Paving Company.
Paving.
Driveway
Yeah.
sealing paving. Okay.
Yep. We used to plow snow, and we got out of that business about 6 years ago.
Okay.
So now we just do sealing and paving.
I thought so, but if I say that my producer screwed up, they'll just yell at me anyway.
Yeah. No, it was driveway sealing, snow
Yeah.
plowing for a long time, and some of our customers have been with us for a long time, still probably recognize us as that. But,
Yeah, gotcha.
But we switched it to paving.
So you're
company.
just and I believe that unbeknownst to all of us, that you just did my driveway.
Yeah, and I just found that out this morning.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, talking to you.
So that's fantastic. And you not only sealed the driveways, but my neighbor had a little problem where there was some erosion going into his garage, and you guys fixed that too.
Perfect. Good.
Yeah,
So what's that? Erosion of the garage.
Well, where your driveway starts to sink right where it goes and lips into the garage.
Okay.
So I think he had to have all that. He was
Built
having
up?
some build up and all that.
Yes.
And your guys did that. And now they're going to come back and seal him.
Very good.
So how often should a driveway be sealed?
So generally it's every other year.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a new driveway put in, say you have a new driveway this year, brand new driveway,
Mm-hmm.
you'd seal it 2 years in a row. So next year, then the following year, and
Okay.
then start skipping a year.
Okay. And what does sealing do?
Sealing protects it, keeps the water from getting in it. It seals up any cracks, so you don't have the blacktop falling apart.
It kind of looks better too, doesn't it?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep. And a lot of people like it done in the spring just because it's so clean, so
Right.
black. There's no more scratches from plowing, snow blowing, dirt from the winter, things like that.
Or you can screw it up like I did by washing the car on the pave, and then I used some harsh chemicals, and now I have brown spots. So,
Good job, Tom.
but hopefully Branden will take care of me.
So these things, my perception is that you have to be Italian to be in your business. Is that true?
Absolutely, yes.
That it seems to be the case.
Okay.
A lot of my competitors are.
I don't know.
And I don't know why, but that just seems to be the case.
And it feels like when you're in a neighborhood, and it's like this leads to that, leads to that. Is that just a perception, or does that kind of happen?
No, it kind of happens. What happens is you do a job, neighbors see it.
That's what happened with me. Yeah,
Right.
the neighbor suggested you guys.
Yep. And then just one thing leads to another, and then they tell their friends and family, and a lot of them are in the same area. And
So what's the seasonality to this whole thing? Like
Spring, right?
Right, but the plant has to be open, right?
yeah. So it's all weather dependent, obviously, but it's generally we can start sealing towards the end of April.
Okay.
which
Is paving and sealing the same seasons or no?
Within reason, yeah. Usually paving can start a little earlier and go a little bit later. The asphalt plants are open. We have sealer. We're working generally every day. It's
Right.
hard with the weather.
Do you ever do that? Hey, we're in the neighborhood. We're doing this. We got some extra stuff. We can give you a deal. You ever turn
We
into
don't
that
do.
guy?
No, we don't do that.
Because
No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm suspicious of people that do
Yeah.
that.
There isn't any extra. If you
Right.
we
If you
a little
prepare a
bit.
job.
For blacktop, if you have 1 ton left or maybe 2 because you just ordered enough so you don't run out. Yes, but to have truckloads left,
Not the
that's
real
not
deal.
that's not the.
So
right
you
thing.
can replace a whole driveway, yes?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So if somebody had sinkholes and it was just all tore up,
Yep.
you could do that.
Do you have to strip it down? Do you go? Is it like a roof? You go over it? Is it sometimes one way, sometimes another? I mean, how do you determine what you actually do?
Well, it's funny you brought up the roof scenario because I do that a lot when I go look at work because sometimes you can just go over the old driveway and someone that doesn't know a lot about driveways, I say sometimes you get your roof done, you can go over those shingles.
Yes.
And other times you have to strip it down because you have perhaps bad plywood. You have a bad base in your driveway, so you have to dig it all up. So it's really a case-by-case basis.
So if somebody's got areas that have holes or gaps and
divots
stuff,
and
you're more
holes.
likely to dig it up to firm it up? Or
Yeah,
no?
if you have sinkholes where like you were in driving and you see ruts then you have a base issue. So if you were to go over it, that they're just going to come back. you're going to have the same problem again.
Are there good products and bad products, or do you guys all pretty much use the same stuff?
It's all pretty much the same stuff. You know, there's only so many places that make blacktop or make sealer. It's pretty much.
Does the state or federal laws do they govern you for the product?
But mostly state. Years ago, we used to have a great product, coal tar sealer, and that stuff was phenomenal. It lasted on your driveway forever.
Really?
And they started banning it, and every year it was going to get banned. It's going to get banned, and finally, I think it's been 5 years now.
Why? What was the health risk?
I guess the when it wears, because sealer wears, you do it every other year. So when it wears, it's getting into the water supply, things like that, the particles of it. I don't know much about that, but eventually they ended up banning it.
So how big is your team?
I think we got about 25 employees this year.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So why, there's a lot of paving people sealer paving in that space that ends with a vowel like you guys. Why you? Why do people choose you? Because you get a lot of business, you're doing a lot of work. Why are they picking you?
And I get asked that question all the time, and I come back with the same answer, and it always seems to be that we just follow through. A lot of my competitors do good work just like I do, and someone calls, if they call after hours, we call them back first thing in the morning. Mm-hmm. If we say we're going to be there, Thursday in the morning doing the estimate, we're there Thursday. If we're going to do the job and seal your driveway Monday, we'll be there Monday. And if, things do happen, we have breakdowns or weather or things like that, then we call and say, hey, we're running behind today, we'll be there in a little bit, or it's going to start raining soon, we can't seal your driveway, we have to postpone you till tomorrow. Yeah. It's just a communication.
How many years have you been in the business?
This will be 24 years this year.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And are you from Syracuse originally? Or?
Yeah, West Monroe, Central Square area. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oswego County, huh?
Yeah.
We won't hold.
We'll let them on the show anyway. So, someone, I'm imagining, how much is my driveway? What else do they ask? What color is isn't that, or how much would it be to do it? Is that a fair question that you hear all the time?
It is, yeah. And someone that has their driveway sealed every other year, they generally already know about what it'll be. Everything goes up. That's just the way things. Yeah. So, they generally know that it's, approximately $200 or $300 or whatever it may be. As far as the paving, that's not something that you do every other year. So some people know because they had their neighbors the driveway done and they say, hey, it was $5,000, it was $6,000, it was $10,000, whatever it is. And other people they don't know if it's $1 or $1 million.
Right.
And that's where we come out and give you a price. And
we're calling 3 places to get a quote on. You hit a lot of that stuff going in.
And I encourage you to get 3 quotes. And
that's good.
And I tell everybody, I said I'm not the most expensive, and we're not the cheapest either. And I said you can call everybody in Central New York, and everyone's going to be within reason of
sure.
Right.
It's.
Right. I can definitely speak to the fact that your people did follow up very good. You have a couple of people in the office, the girls there, who were very nice, and they scheduled me. And just when they said Kevin was coming out, he came out. And when they scheduled me for the actual work to be done, they were right on the money.
That is not contractor-esque, because contractors sometimes get a bad reputation. Right. So if they want to get a quote, somebody's saying, we should probably seal it, they can reach out to the 380-1122.
Yep, that's right.
So I'm going to say that number right, Tom. Ready? It's a big area code.
Yes, go ahead.
Everybody now, 380-1122.
Very nice.
Give the address, we'll give you a quote. You can go to drivewaysealinginc.com.
Yep.
Again, or get a quote, 380-1122. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.